I hope you are doing well. So listen, I've been thinking. I wanted to share something and I wanted to get your advice and see what you think about this particular issue that happened to me at IHOP. So I made I reheated my eggplant Alfredo. hmm Because it was delicious. And as I shared before, it's one of my favorite made meals. I don't need a whole bunch of sauce. I enjoy all the flavor. However, let me get to the story. So I went to IHOP here in Atlanta. Let's leave it like that. I'm not going to say the location at the moment. And I had wonderful customer service. I went in there. I went to go eat, and I had a wonderful um, server who was pregnant, took good care of me, asked me what I needed, even told me to eat pancakes, and I don't even eat pancakes like that. But she told me on pancakes and gave me sugar-free syrup because I said I don't want the regular syrup. Needless to say, when this happens, um, I left like kind of like a good review, everything. I said I'll be back. They had this plant-based Impossible sausage, and it was so good. Oh my God, it tastes amazing. So I said I had to go back. I'm gonna go back and eat some more. hmm I'm gonna go back. So I went back. When I went back to get to get my meal, I ordered the same thing again. I ordered the same thing again, and it was a different girl. Oh my goodness. So next thing you know, but it happened to be the first time that I had went, they did not have hollandaise sauce. So anywho, so when I went back again, it was a different girl, and a different girl was trying to help me. I had seen the girl who took good care of me for the last time, and I was like, oh my God, she's here. She even remembered me and said, this time we have hollandaise sauce. So we sit here and we are, what is it? I'm ordering my food. The food comes out. I see the sausage, and I'm like, okay. I start eating it. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, this tastes so real, like real sausage. This tastes like real sausage. And I'm like, this might be a little bit too good to be true. Mind you, I have not tried Impossible breakfast sausage, okay? I have tried other Impossible meat, but not the breakfast sausage, so I wasn't just familiar with the taste. So anywho, I went ahead and I Googled the food to see what the Impossible sausage looks like. Mm. Lo and behold, it looked like sausage, no problem. So I'm waiting for the server to come, and she doesn't even come. And first I'm eating off a regular fork, and I'm like, no, can I have plastic? So another server brings me a plastic fork. And at this moment, my server still wasn't checking on me. So I went ahead and I ate the sausage. I was just kind of like a little amazed because it tastes kind of like real sausage. So all of a sudden, I went ahead and I said, let me go ahead and eat my food. Then the manager comes by and says that I need some more water. I'm like, okay, thank you. She gives me some water. I'm still thinking, where the heck is this girl who's supposed to be my server? Nowhere to be found. So all of a sudden, um, finally here comes a girl, sets my bill down on the table. I'm like, geez, you didn't even come in here and ask me anything about how my food is, and here you are just sending a bill. That's all you could do. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Hello, everybody. So then I said, um, let me go ahead and pay for my food. So I went up to the front and then I looked at the receipt and it was like 17 some dollars. And I'm like, I don't ever remember this bill being $17. Only thing I got was plant-based sausage, 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, and then the girl charged me for barbecue sauce. Mm, because I had home fries. Well, I'm like, wow. So the manager said, let me see how I can try to get your bill cheaper. So she was like, do you have your receipt? Well, I was going to leave the receipt at the table, but I grabbed it. And I'm like, here you go. I give her my receipt. How about on my receipt says breakfast sausage patties, pork. How many of y'all know that I do not eat pork sausage? So, needless to say, I noticed something weird because I was sweaty a little bit. Like, so nevertheless, I had talked to the manager, and she crumbled up the receipt and left it like that. And then the girl said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry that I had did that. That was my mistake. That was my mistake." And I'm thinking, what was your mistake? The girl entered in that sausage because she couldn't find any other link or something to use, but then never checked back to even see. So, nevertheless, just all that being said, I called and I put in a complaint. I want to know your thoughts. Number one, would you put in a complaint? Number two, what else did I do? Um, the complaint people, they had the manager call. The manager called me talking about she's going to give me $20. That's not enough. Not for that kind of mistake. So I asked her that she could send a different amount. She said that she's going to check with her uh, corporate people and see what she could do. What is the amount? This is my question that I should be asking or should be compensated due to this mishap. Let me know in the comments.